Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I am Crash Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash guns with another top 5 video. Last week was Swap Force, this week is Track Team. I don't really have intros anymore, it's just, you know what's happening. You know the next week's gonna be Supercharged That's Imaginators. It's obvious now. But we've been talking about our favorite levels. Well, my favorite levels. The best levels, in my opinion. But yeah, that's one thing I love doing, and I can tell you that Track Team has some of the best levels for sure. It introduced a lot of new things to it, but the best thing it introduced was the best level in Skylanders in general. Yeah, that's right. This game has the best level in the entire franchise. We'll get to that one in number 1. But today, let's talk about a couple other good ones too, because today, it is the top 5 best Track Team levels. Wow, fancy. Not really, it's just kind of regular looking. So as always with my top 5s or ranking videos, regardless, this is my personal opinion, meaning I'm going to have levels on this list. I'm usually used to saying Skylanders. Levels on this list that you guys aren't going to agree with, or you'll look at me, you know what, fully agree. This is a fantastic list. But as long as you respect my opinions, I'm going to respect yours. So as always, leave your comments down below. Or down and hit the like if you enjoyed it. But yes, let's hop right into number 5 right now and discuss the best levels in one of the best games in the series. Kicking us off at number 5 is a level that introduced one of the best characters in the game of Taekwondo Crow. It's the Sky High Lands. So it starts like this giant humongous first, and the one thing I always said about this level is fantastic for recording little pieces of the game. The only thing is that the beginning fight scene when you're flying on the plane and destroying all the airships, that's the one thing that kind of throws this level off, but the rest of the level makes up for it, especially with the fact that you gain Taekwondo Crow in that awesome final battle with him. It's kind of complicated too, which I like. Real cool thing about this one is you take on his giant humongous a bunch of times in Skystone battles. And Skystone Smash is probably the best variation of Skystones in Track Team. I do love the Supercharged version too, but I think Skystone Smash may be my favorite. I know I've discussed numerous times about which ones I like the most. Maybe I'll do a video on that too, talk about the best Skystones games. Probably not. Number 5 will be that one you got in the cereal box, because I never actually played it, I just opened the box on it. But yes. Regardless, this level introduces Taekwondo Crow. His final battle, where you take him on at the top of the actual Sky High Land itself, is so much fun. I love the fact that there's those crystal lasers that shoot down. You gotta avoid those while avoiding Taekwondo Crow. Makes the battle really complicated, but also really fun, and again, very worth it. Too bad he's a dark Skylander in this one, so you need the dark trap to do that. Sorry if you don't have that. That sucks. But yes, I love this level so much because of that. As I said, looking past that opening battle, even though that's really fun the first time you play it, if you're trying to replay it, it gets kind of it's like, whatever, it's boring. But you can fly through that. It takes no time, you just gotta destroy 30 of them, and then you're into the thing itself. It takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes, if you're good at it. So for me, it takes like 5 minutes. Sky High Lands is number 5 on the list. It's just a great level. That should be the thing. Sky High Lands, it's just a great level. Number 4 is the Chompy Mountain, because of the main reason it's the boy the Chompy Mage. Because you're not a Chompy, I am the Chompy Mage, and you're not a Chompy, so I don't like you. I absolutely love the Chompy Mage. I think he's one of my favorite Doomlander villains. He probably is my favorite Doomlander, or Doom Raider, sorry. I keep calling him Doomlander, sorry about that. Doom Raider is what I mean to say. I absolutely love Chompy Mage. I think his level is fantastic too. It's a very straightforward level where you just gotta get from point A to point B, and there's a little bit of Chompy mixed into it. I love the fact that you gotta go underground to get back up, saving all the Mabus that are part of it. Snuckles is in it, which is great. Everybody loves Snuckles and Wobblers. No Quigley though. Top 5 Quigley quotes, best video. So I absolutely love that. And the battle with the Chompy Mage, since that is your real first battle with a Doom Raider, that really hits home the point of like, this is going to be a little bit hard. Which some of the boss battles are insanely easy. Like Dreamcatchers, in my opinion, is like a laughably easy one. But that one there, kicking it off with Doomlanders, that's going to be the biggest one for sure. But yes, that is number 4 on the list with Chompy Mountain and the Chompy Mage. And you're not a Chompy, so we don't like you. Number 3 on the list introduced my favorite villain in Track Team. If you don't know who that is, go back and watch every Track Team villain. Trackable villain ranked from Track Team. It's a lot of... Every trackable villain from Track Team ranked from Track to Best. Something like that. It's Telescope Towers. Telescope Towers introduces two of the best villains in the game, in my opinion. Sorry, Dreamcatcher. But Hoodsickle and Pinata both get added in this level. I love the exploration of this level too. This is one level that, as I mentioned in my previous video, Swamp Forest, how much I love exploring. This level gives us that. There's so many things that you can do out of the way, and there's little achievements and stuff too that I love. I love the fact that there's an achievement for pushing all the gold balls off the waterfall. Like, that's an achievement or slash trophy you can get. And hilariously, it took me forever to get that one because I used to drop down, I always land on a ball and destroy it. So I have to restart over, go all the way back for it. And this is the one level I never got frustrated when I was doing that. This is the one level I never got frustrated in general. The only one thing I don't like about this level is the fact that you have to go and wake up the Mabus. I was never a fan of that one. I wish you didn't have to go and just rapidly press square. I wish you could just like hit it and the bed would destroy. They'd be like, oh, I'm awake, sorry. I don't know why you gotta go up and shake the bed to destroy the bed when you have a giant Traptanium weapon in your hand. But this is also the Dreamcatcher battle, which a Dreamcatcher battle is very unique. I like the fact that she drops down the beds and you just gotta go and hit them. You don't have to shake those. You go up and hit them and they drop the bed and then you can attack her. It's not really complicated. It's one of those battles that I go into super confident, be like, you know, this is gonna be an easy one. Not like Wolfgang, like, oh my yeah, let's do this. So I really like that one. And the level itself is mesmerizing. It looks so cool. The level itself all throughout the entire thing. If I could only replace one thing, I'd replace Litwick. I'm not a huge fan of him. Is it? No, it's Hedwig, sorry. Litwick is a Pokemon. I replaced Hedwig. But that's the only flaw about this level, and Dreamcatcher herself. Well, that is number 3 on the list. Telescope Towers is fantastic. I love it so much. Number 2 is a very, very special level. It's actually the first arena battle in the game. It's the Phoenix Sanctuary. So this is probably one you're a little bit confused with. You're like, Crash, you don't really... Why is this level up there? Well, first of all, it brings back my favorite NPC in the game with Tessa and Whiskers. With Flynn, this is also the one where I said something in my Trapmaster lock and someone took it the very wrong way. I meant that the nut on the back was Flynn, not something else. Get your mind out the gutter. But yes, this level is so great because of the fact that there's a huge battle in the middle. You introduce Shrednut, which is one of my favorite villains too, or trackable villains. And the battle with Chill Bill, which for some reason is overhyped and people are like, yeah, Chill Bill. I don't like Chill Bill at all. I think Chill Bill is very lame. I've said that. But I like that little mini battle where you gotta fight the Shrednuts and all that. It's easy when you're fighting as Night Light though, or anyone who can fly. The really cool thing about this one though, as I said, is the boss battle. So Chef Pepperjack pops down and gives you a battle where you have to take on a Cuckoo Clocker at the end. And the arena itself is really fun. I really like that arena where, you know, you're fighting and the chickens come up and they start trying to peck you and you're like, oh, I can't really do anything. But all you gotta do is just jump on top of them and then they become a barrier for you. Use a range attacker. Use flame slingers. Put that in a gift. Put that in a gift too. I knocked off Cinder. I'll pick that up in a second. But yes, I absolutely love the Phoenix Sanctuary for the fact that it introduces arena battles, and there's mini battles, and Shrednut introduction, and you get to kill Chill Bill. Kill Chill Bill. Someone make a poster of that? Anyways, number 2 is the Phoenix Sanctuary. I gotta pick up Cinder, give me a second. And number 1 on my list, I mentioned, is my favorite level in the entire franchise. Straight up. This level is the one level I level up all my Skylanders from Trap Team and further back from Spyro's Adventure all the way up to Trap Team. This is the level I play repeatedly until that Skylander is ready to go. It's Operation Troll Rocket Steel. I don't know why this is my favorite level. I think it's one of those levels that I feel like you can level up easily. It's one of those levels that you can get money easily. But if you look back at it, you say, Crash, this doesn't really honor exploration. It literally wants you to get from point A to point B. The only time you kind of go out of the way is when you go and get Grenade. It's true. It's true. I don't really know why I like this level so much. But it's the level that I feel that's perfectly just put in there when you need it the most. It's just a relaxing level. It has a great arena battle with Threat Pack at the end of it. It's one of those levels that I love playing. It's just not one of those where like it's coming up and I'm like, oh man, I gotta trudge through it. I'm excited when this level comes up. Even when playing it so many times, you've seen in my videos where I play through the, what's it called, the treasure thing where you gotta go boop, boop, boop around with it. I fly through that because I've done that so many times. I can't do it with my eyes closed though. That's the only thing. So I mean, maybe that might be a challenge for me in the future. But again, there's not one specific reason why I love this level so much. It's just so much with it. It's just so fun and just a great level that I don't ever dread to play. And that's one thing I really like about it. The 2 villains you get from it, they're not great. Grenade is terrible in my opinion, and Threat Pack is fine. But the level itself makes up for all that. It's so much fun. There's so much little things you can find, and again, it is the easiest way to level up Skylanders in my opinion. I know other people are going to be like, oh, actually this level with this level, and using this power-up does this. No, it's Operation Troll Rocket Steel, y'all are on. It's number 1 on my list. And that does it for the best trap team levels here on the channel. I know you're going to disagree with me in number 1. That's probably fine, but that is my personal opinion. So as always, you are more than welcome to leave your comments down below. Let me know your favorite level and why, all that stuff. Let me know your least favorite level and all that. Next week is Superchargers. If you didn't know, that is my favorite game in the franchise, so I'm very excited to talk about that one. That's coming up next week. Yeah, pretty exciting times. While you're down there, you can also hit the like button if you did enjoy. Let me know if you're enjoying this new little format of where the video is here. I forgot to mention that last video. But yeah, the thing where, you know, the videos here playing while I'm talking in real life. If you guys enjoy this, I might actually do this a little bit more instead of just doing my voiceover. If for some reason you don't want to see my beautiful face, jerks, then I won't do this. Jerks. But yes, come back next week for Supercharged video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please go check out the videos. I try to upload 3 times a week. But thank you all so much for stopping by. But as always, I bid you